Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this will be a follow-up on my previous video on the title New Consoles Will Be Available by April-May of 2001. And of course, as of right now, August of 2021, there's still some people that couldn't get either a PlayStation 5 or a Series X. To some extent, because there are some reports that people are managing to get it without some sort of problem, but it's not there yet. You can find a lot of people such as Review Tech USA. He actually talks about it. And so the question here is, with the follow-up is it easier than before? Unfortunately, maybe a bit, but not so much, because every time either Wario64 or Cheap Ass Gamer say, hey, PlayStation on this retail, on that retail, probably within 15 minutes tops, they're gone. So the window is sort of big, but again, still not so much big, because there was one point when Mario 64 said, oh, Best Buy had a PS5 just right now. So I click on the site, there it is. But then I said, no, I'm not going to get it, because I'm not ready to get a PS5 yet. But what I'm trying to say is that I wouldn't be surprised if, add to cart, I click on it, and then I have to do my procedures, and then, sorry, we can't progress your order. Sorry, because they're out of stock. So you kind of get that idea. That's always been an annoyance, but it is what it is. So the follow-up here is that, unfortunately, I have to rescind that a bit, because in past history, yes, it is true that when a console comes out October, November-ish, by April, May-ish, it's going to be easy to get. And like I said, I can vouch for it. The PS4 was easy to get by that time. N64, actually, by May of the next year, finally easy to get. PlayStation as well, to some extent. However, because, one, it's still in the pandemic, even 2021, of course, the news. I'm not going to get into it, but again, it is unfortunate. Company said, and again, they always say the two things, whether it's a cop-out or it's true. The pandemic, and at the same time is chip shortage. Like, they're always saying those two things, and as of right now, so I guess in the case with the PS5 and the Series X, and that's what I'm going to say, the Series X is still a bit challenging to get. However, with the Series S, not so much, because the reason is, at one point I went to a local Walmart and I saw a bunch of Series S. Again, granted, it's meant for the casual, the lower end, the one that doesn't want to pay a lot of money. Downside is there is no disk drive, so you can't play your old games. Those are physical on the Series S. And funny is, I did suggest to Phil Spencer and Xbox, hopefully in 2022 or 2023, they do some sort of external add-on just for those S owners, just, to give them a bone, to have a physical option, still paying, low end. So, they don't want to buy it at one go. They say, bit by bit, $300 for the main console, and then maybe 2 or 3 months later, they'll buy the external one to play their older game or physical release. I mean, seriously, in the case right now with Phil Spencer, your probably best deal is to get the console and Game Pass. I'm just saying, Game Pass. I know people say, I don't have the physical version, I want to hold it in my hand. Okay, to issue their own, but for the general consumer, it's probably going to save you a lot more money than buying games. I mean, granted, you can find them cheap, if you're smart enough, but, like, if you're a hardcore gamer that you play a lot of games, because, you can, Game Pass is probably your best bet. So that's the reason with the Series S. But I digress, you know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to buy an S if they have an external hard drive. So the bottom line is, it's easier to get an S, not so much. So I probably got lucky, I went there to the right time. But like I said, I'm not ready to buy a new console yet. My only focus right now is the PS5 disc version. So that's me personally, but I might not even get it until either winter of 2021 or heck, even 2022. Not a big deal. There's not a lot of new games. And most of the time is they're probably going to buy it for backwards compatibility. So yeah, so the follow-up, like I said, is really unfortunate that, yeah, I thought they'll be easy to get by May of 2021. I was wrong. Everybody was wrong because of the situation. Now they're saying that it might be mid 2022. So probably a year from now. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm patient, but it's kind of unfortunate for someone who really wants it like as soon as possible. So that's my follow-up. I just want to sort of make clarification down because I did say be patient about it, because I can vouch for it, like I said in the past console, but I guess when the case with the PS5 and Series X, well, it's a different story there. So that's the follow-up. With that, I'll see you guys later.